Okay, Berserk Chapter 81 to 85. Storm of Death. And, man, Judo is the fun cover of this chapter. Man, yeah. Damn. The last person that we saw was Corcus with the, I guess, the the apostle that we first saw from the beginning of Berserk, the one the one that Guts had sex with before he killed. Yeah. Why? Why? Is this hell? Did we sin that much? Is this where our blood-stained journey comes to an end? Or is this really the nightmare you wanted? Answer me. Answer me, Griffith. Ooh. Judo, right side. Oh, damn. His arm. Are you alright, Judo? Yeah, you saved me. Judo, that's enough. Let's just go back. No way. It's the same wherever we run. They'll follow us however far we go. We don't even know if there's an exit. At least let's fight beside everyone to the end. Shut up, you'll bite your tongue. Judo, struggle. Keep struggling and struggling until the end of ends. Then struggle some more. There's no fighting just to die. That's what I'd say if I were him, right? Man, Judo. Whoa. From below? Oh, damn. Judo. I knew this was coming, as I said from the previous video, but man, just I guess the slow, the slow burn of showing how they end up being killed eventually. It's just too painful. I'd rather have it just do it quickly, rather than seeing their this despair in the last moment, especially for Casca. I think she'll be the last one that will survive. I guess she's the only one that might remain, but eventually it's going to be, yeah, everyone will have to die. Will die, and yeah, it's just going to be Guts and man, you don't have to. Ah, damn. Stupid move. Stupid move. Move it. Why at this rate? That's enough. Stop it. It's just painful seeing your beloved characters go through this torture. Judo. Man, I guess this is like Game of Thrones, really. Where, yeah, this is like the game. I guess Game of Thrones might have been based from this, or the other way around. But man, man, it's just so hard to watch it happen. My last one, his last dagger. Yeah. Oh man, Judo. Did it hit my last knife? Yeah, it hit. You killed it. Now go. What are you saying? Didn't you just say we'd struggle to the very end? Now on your feet, no complaining. I'm taking you if I have to drag you. Unlike guts, I'm kinda fragile. Okay, no need to shout. I'll stay with you even if I have gotta crawl. I shouldn't have said all that. Yeah, you bet you're coming with me. Take responsibility for what you say. I'm all talk after all. Really. If you've got time to shoot your mouth off, step it up. Man, I think it's aside from the stinger being like poisoned, it I guess all that blow he took, yeah, all the blood that he lost. I've always tried to be a smooth talker, but in the end, I missed my chance to tell you. Oh, damn. Yeah, he's to tell you the important thing, but now you sure do cry a lot, you know. This must be my last words. Although personally, I always thought I was a bit smoother than that. Though, man, he didn't even get to say, or is that it? I thought he was going to confess or something. What was that important thing? I guess it's somewhat implied that's the case. Man, Judo. Yeah, just run, please. Man, but not, at the same time, that front cover of the volume, at least get to be with Guts for. I hope just at least she gets to see Guts before her last moments. But at the same time, I guess I kinda don't want Guts to be at that moment as well. Because he has gone already. Guts has already went through a lot. Even in his childhood. And man, this is another round of that. Again, and I guess and this time it's definitely much more painful than with and with us. I almost forgot his father's name now. Um, was it Gambino? Yeah, I think it's Gambino, his father. Cause that time, I guess he's the only person that he knew about. But this time around, this is like a real family that accepted him, that he also feel belonged. And man, whew, man, Casca, sacrifice woman, sacrifice woman, sacrifice. Eat now, eat her now. Sacrifice before that sacrifice. Yes, before that, before. Man, they going to rape her first? Is that what they're saying? But I think at least Guts would stop them first. But the worst case scenario is that Guts will just found her. I guess I guess they wouldn't left any part of her body if she's yeah. So far no one has been really um it's not just survival, it's just that even their a part of their body has been it's like it's all been eaten up. Man, Guts. I'm just I'm yeah, it's going to happen. This is this is where all that anger comes from and that wrath of man. At the same time, still feel bad for Griffith. But I guess he did made a choice, so yeah. Damn, guts. He's still really impressive in his just him fighting all these monsters. It's like fighting all the final bosses of the game all at once. It's insane. Damn, guts. Ah. And this is right after um the fight with what was his name? Wyeth, was it Wyeth? Wyeth. I forget his name. Wild. I think it's Wild. So he's still somewhat injured right now. Damn. Hmm. The boy does do his best. It's ironic though. The stronger his life force and the greater his anguish, the more they become precious bread for the new life of darkness. Sweet dreams, blessed child. Until now, you have been a dream called Griffith. And when that dream ends, you will awaken into a dream from which will never awake, in a night that will never break. Damn. And another thing, I guess, that I should commend Guts is, man, look at all those these monsters that he's fighting. Aside from the fact that they're really powerful, you also have to overcome your fear in just their appearances. You need to have the resolve to think about that later. And I guess right now he's just thinking about survival, and I guess he's really pissed off at the same time. Because I think he's now somewhat realizing that Griffith did betray them. Yeah, man. Oh, he's this reaction goes to show that he's still struggling towards that. Yeah, because it's like with it's Sasuke and Naruto. This is like, man, seeing his best friend going through this, and yeah, it's definitely hard to accept, especially especially if it's the one you trust your life with. You've gone through a lot. It's definitely going to be confusing. Damn, guts, man. He's using the horn of the monsters to kill off the other monsters, which is, I guess, pretty effective instead of using just weapons. But man, for him to be able to break that and use that as a weapon, man, I'm sinking farther from the light. Where is this? Where's my body? I'm sinking deep. Damn, man. Just the savagery and how gorish this is, man. The detail, the brain, the skin ripping off. Man, what is this? Who is this? Yeah, it's just the. Oh, Griffith is seeing all of this happen. Wow. Yeah. All their deaths are piercing through me. I wished for it. I killed them. It's strange. I don't feel anything. I'm seeing. I think this is what I was also have a feeling that might happen as well. I think the God hand also mentioned it before that once he become like a part of them, he won't have the same. I guess maybe he won't have the same feeling, the same kind of emotional attachment that he have with this man, and all the I guess the regret, the all those things are going to be changed. So the moment he became a part of the God hand, I guess you could say that he's not Griffith anymore. He's a different person now. So yeah, I guess it's the Griffith that we know. It's pretty much dead. So yeah, I guess guts shouldn't hold back anymore. But I have a feeling that maybe eventually, right in the end, where Guts finally, I guess, kills Griffith in some way, I think eventually maybe Griffith, a part of Griffith might eventually, um, I guess, come up and I guess to learn, I guess to at least have that kind of moment with Guts and Griffith. Because man, this is this is insane, and this is another betrayal that Guts has to experience again, and just from Gambino's betrayal alone, it destroyed him so much to the point that he lost trust in anyone. Man, just looking back before he met the band of the Hawks, man, and I guess comparing that to the current Guts right now, they're pretty much the same, almost the same. So it's just going back again to where he started, which is sad because he has already become a much better person. He has had a much better life, a family. Man, but yeah, it's inevitable. What's this? The crystallization of your last tear shed? Because it, Nosferatu mentioned it that the moment that man ambitions crumbles, there there will be blood or something. I forgot the line, but yeah, that it's already hinted that Nosferatu saying that this will happen. They cannot escape this event that will happen when suffering is so profound as to make someone rip himself apart is confronted. A heart is frozen. Something's there. Man, I can only imagine the screams that all those souls. The Helix? There are splashes, droplets of ideas that have spilled from this sea to eternity, summons to the other world. God? God of the Abyss. And what's this? Hmm. Next chapter. Okay, chapter 83. God. Welcome, human. Are you God? I am the idea. The idea of evil. The desired God. Why has he got burned with the vengeful thought? The God of the Abyss. Man, I can't figure what is this. Oh, there it is. God, this huge lump of flesh, what you are seeing is a part of me. My core. Look around you. And I guess this is like souls he's sucking. What's this? An ocean of feelings. All humans have deep in their souls a common consciousness that transcends individuality. The collective consciousness as a species, its dark side is this swelling ocean. I was born from these swells as the echo of this world. Damn, I am this world. The darkness that dwells in every human heart. The idea of evil. This is God. God? This does that mean that it was humans who created God? Does this mean that it was mankind that desired this terrifying thing? This looks like hell. Some call it that. Hell. This is just the surface of the multiple layers of the whole consciousness. But you know that this place is terribly human. Oh, it's like a heart. Looks like a heart. Violence and loneliness. This place is filled with all kinds of blurred negative feelings. It is truly the will that defines human nature. Yes, it's true. This is in me. I can feel it. But why? Why were you born? Why did humans give birth to this will called God? Humans desired reasons. Reasons for pain, reasons for sadness, reasons for life, reasons for death. Why were their lives filled with suffering? Why were their deaths absurd? They wanted reasons for that destiny that kept transcending their knowledge, and that was God. And I produce those that is as it is what I've been brought to existence for. I control destiny. Obeying the will of the essence of humankind, I weave every man's destiny. Does that mean you're the one who controls my destiny? That you're the one who arranged everything so that I would be this way? It was established that you would be here in the distant past by influencing the lower levels of human consciousness and merging with blood. I created the lineage that would give birth to the man you are, to pave the way for the times you would be born in. I manipulated history and created an appropriate context for you. All the encounters you have had so far were a part of the destiny that led you here. The destiny, my God, what do you want from me? Be as you will. I dwell deep in your heart. I am a part of you. You are a part of your kind's consciousness, a part of me. Your actions themselves shall prove to be suitable for your whole kind as a whole. May they bring pain or salvation to mankind. Damn. Do as you will, chosen one. And it's if so, I want wings. At first, I thought it was Guts who was the chosen one, because I guess the introduction of him, I guess the weird way of him being born in a way where I guess he's literally came from the corpse of his mother, and yeah, and at the same time, I guess his survival instinct that pushed him through this far. So I guess I don't know. We'll see. I definitely will learn more about Guts, but man, this is really a lot of information in regards to Griffith. Take with you the power of the feelings this inner world is filled with, and change the physical field that is your body into a shape suitable for your task. So he literally become. I guess that's why he looks like Hawk. Little, yeah. I think I've kind of saw something like that before. Is that it? That's the end of the chapter. 83. That's quite a short. Okay, 84. Lifeblood. This guy's really going to be to kill. I assume a lot of them, but I don't think he'll be able to kill all of the apostles because I guess we did saw that some of them. Man, did it, are those remaining monsters that we saw from the current gods? Did they run away from this? Did they run away from guts? That would be insane. That instead of guts being the survivor, they were the survivors. But I guess we'll see, man. But I'm just really amazing how, man, the determination of guts. It's it's inhuman to be able to push himself this far. Damn. But I guess he had the training for it. But still, these are these are, you could say, I guess it's not as strong as Wild, but I guess close to that. Damn. And I guess because they're not really like apostles, they're like demons or something. So I guess they're much weaker compared to Wild, and I guess the Count. But still, man, man, you need to find. Oh man, I forgot about Casca. Oh, man, I think the worst case scenario is happening right now. He will find Casca. Man, they just mutilate. They were already starting to mutilate her and was going to stop them. Man, guts. Man, all those blood. Man, 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 a sea of blood. Isn't anyone still alive? Judo, Pippin, Corcrux, Raiders, Cask. Oh, Corcus, Captain. Oh no, it's one of his raiders. That's you, isn't it? Over there, Gaston. Gaston, you're alright. I don't feel alright. What's the word? The raiders. We're the other survivors. I don't know. I was too busy running around. Next thing I knew, I'm like this. I don't know what happened to the others. Captain, what the hell is going on here? What do you think? All this, it don't seem like real. It's like we're in the middle of some dream someone's having. Thinking about it, ever since the Zod monster showed up in front of us, it felt like something's been off. I'm sure that since that time, man, and this might also trigger God's memory about what Nosferatu said to him about Griffith. I'm sure that since that time we've been dragged into something strange. Gaston, that's enough. Stop talking. Nah. Maybe the band of the Hawk itself was for a regular guy like me. Those days were too grand, too vivid. After the victory parties, things always seemed so sad for some reason. Like when I opened my eyes in the morning, it had all up and vanished. That's how it felt. Everything about Boss Griffith as a person was just too different from us. Just like he was someone out of a legend. And we got pulled into the middle of some crazy story someone wrote. Oh, man. Ooh. Looks like I'm just a minor character, Gaston. Cut the crap. We can't let a place like this. Man, what's happening to his face? Oh damn, it exploded. Pippin. We're all final chapter. Oh. Oh, the Count's apostle. Damn. So it was him. Corpus. Bastards. Yeah, they're toying with their bodies. Bastards. Man. It's Griffith. It's Griffith. He's showing up. Yeah. Whew, man, that's hard to read. It's so painful to read. Man, what man, Griffith. Ah, man, Griffith. Oh man, so we lost. Man, all the amazing characters. Ah, damn, gods. I guess the only one surviving is Rickard, because he's outside. And yeah, even though Guts is doing great so far, man, I don't know how long he could keep this up though, because there's still a lot of them, and we all know how strong the apostles were. The apostle that consumed, that was with the count that killed Pippin. Yeah, I don't think Guts will be able to handle him right now. And you still also to have to consider the other ones. But man, what have they done to Casca? To Casca? Yeah, and I guess based on what they've shown, man, what they've shown about her, man, this. So I don't know if she's still alive, but I assume she's already. Man, the things that they've done to her. Man, it's really so messed up. And Griffith, man, but yeah. Not. I guess I kind of had the idea. I guess I think I somewhat had a feeling that this is what happened. When the moment they introduced the band of the Hawks, he became a part of it. I think that's the first thing that came into my mind is that, oh, Griffith did some horrible things to them. But at the same time, I didn't had the same. I guess because at that time, Guts and Casca didn't really had the good relationship back then. But I had the feeling that eventually that might change, and that, yeah, Griffith will do something to the band of the Hawks that made Guts hate him so much and wants revenge for them. And man, but man, I don't know. I still don't feel that similar anger towards Griffith the same way Guts has for Griffith. I guess the present Guts have currently have for Griffith, because man, I don't know. I'm still conflicted on on what to think about Griffith. I guess the current Griffith, I guess is a different person now. So I don't know. I still I don't know. I don't feel as guilty. I don't feel as angry towards them right now. I guess if anything, I'm just really sad that this has to happen. And at the same, I just really feel sad for Guts, because man, this is just another torture for Guts again. For just think the physical things, the blood, the wounds. It's not as painful as losing all these people, his family, his best friend. I think that's the worst. That's the worst feeling of all. Is he had to see it all happen, and I guess the only thing that's really pushing him towards the only thing that's keeping him alive. I guess it's a good thing that he has that anger, because otherwise he might have just given up right now and just decide to quit and just end this life and end this suffering. But I guess because of Griffith, because they're still, I guess the God hand themselves has become, um, I think they're partly responsible for what's happened. And I think that all that emotion has been channeled up as anger towards them. So at least God's had that. At least he has still has that as the only thing that I guess that could at least satisfy and at least push him towards trying to survive. So my prediction is that yeah, because definitely this is a different person, a different Griffith. he might know Guts, but I don't think he would still have the same feelings towards Guts. And I think Nosferatu will save him from this place. He definitely will. I assume Guts will eventually charge up to the God Hand after trying to kill all the monsters. But yeah, as we saw from his fight with the Count, he's still no match against them. And also, we saw some kind of vision of, I guess, the idea of God in Berserk, that they're like the collective feelings of our thoughts and the desires of all the people. It's really cool that it's shaped like a heart, which also, I guess, is also um, because it's like the feelings of all the people, their their negative feelings, all those desires. It's somewhat relating to the heart of all this destiny, the fate, and yeah, that gave birth. I guess it's like what gave birth to the God Hand, to Griffith, and Guts is the human side of that. I guess the the one that aims to destroy that all those. I guess the God Hand that was created from that, and yeah, I guess it's his destiny to be the one to destroy these demons. And I guess you could say, because without the demons alone, their world is pretty much messed up already. So I guess all the regrets, all the suffering that people, I guess you could say they're like a virus created, or something, like a defense mechanism that the earth created because of how cruel the world is, that it created these monsters to exterminate all the humans, to to that considered humans as, like, I guess, a parasite to the world. So somewhat similar to Parasite the Maxim, if you haven't watched that. I think I have a somewhat similar feeling to that, with with the Godan, with the demons, that they formed because of all those sufferings and those regrets, and that, I guess, that's where their strength came from. And yeah, they're just killing people, and I guess it's somewhat similar, somewhat different from the current situation with the Cobra, and I guess with the Counters. They're still coexisting with the humans, even though I guess they had some sacrifices here and then, but it's somewhat different from what we're seeing right now. Because right now they're just annihilating, they're just killing every human that they see, that they encounter. So, and I guess the branded ones as well. But yeah, that's what I thought. That's what's giving me. That's what I've somewhat understood from, I guess, the Griffith's conversation with that, from, I guess, the God thing or something, that it's somewhat like it the all the despair, all those, I guess, injustices, all those killed people, all those souls, all those feelings created that God. And I guess that heart, or that God, created Griffith, created the God Hand, I guess, the demons, for that purpose. So, but yeah, I kind of see a sense of that, but at the same time, what about the ones who's just trying to, the innocent ones? So they're definitely going to um be affected by all of this as well. Not just the nobles, the kings, the corrupt politicians, the govern corrupt lords that they have in this world. So everyone will definitely be affected. So yeah, that's all I could say in this read through. If you would like to share your thoughts, or maybe correct some things that maybe I misunderstood, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, how how did you feel watching this chapters, man? This is just painful to read this whole chapter from episode 80, no, episode 76 up to now. Seeing, I guess this, man, the torture of seeing your favorite characters be killed off one by one, and seeing Guts see that as well. So yeah, if you did enjoy watching my read through, please leave a like, and make sure to subscribe if this is your first time here. And if you want to watch my read through in the next few chapters, just go to the link in the description down below on my Patreon. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.